brothers, if you haven't already done so, please put your cell phones to silent. Jazakallah khair.
الحمد لله رب العالمين. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه كما يحب ربنا ويرضى. يا ربي لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك وعظيم سلطانك. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وخليله، بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة وكشف الله به الغمة وجاهد في سبيل ربه حتى أتاه اليقين. فاللهم اجزه عنا وعن والدينا وعن الإسلام والمسلمين خير ما جازيت به نبيا عن قومه ورسولا عن أمته. اللهم أحينا على سنته وتوفنا على ملته وأوردنا حوضه واسقنا من يده الشريفة شربة هنيئة لا نظمأ بعدها أبدا. ثم أما بعد, my dear respected brothers and sisters, Al-Quran Al-Kareem used the term Al-Haq to refer to the truth. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the absolute truth. Allah is Al-Haq. His promise is Al-Haq. أرسل رسوله بالهدى ودين الحق. And the reality of things sometimes is different from how these things appear or look like. And the opposite of al-haq or al-haqiqa is al-batil, falsehood. And of course, everyone desires or seek the truth. We want to know the truth of everything. Unfortunately, we are living in the world that is dominating by falsehood, not the truth. Where is the truth? In politics? Where is the truth in history? Our own history? Where is the truth in religions or in theology and philosophy and laws, sectarian differences, schools and madhahib? Where is the truth? Where is the truth in philosophy, in ethics, in business? How many times we develop an idea or a perception about something and then later on we found out that is very far from the truth? How many times you went online to buy a product that you think, or you have an image or an idea about this product, but when you receive it, you found out that's totally different from what you thought? Where is the truth? In every conflict. And our life and our history is full of conflict of ideas, philosophies, interpretation of the history. Where is the truth? Although we like to know the truth, but the truth is not cheap. And that's my message today. As much as we naturally desire to know the truth, we also need to understand that the truth is not voluntarily is going to come to us. As one of my teachers said, that once you find a book titled The Truth About X, then you know there's nothing about truth in this book. There's some truth to this. The truth about Muhammad is a book. It has nothing to do with anything. Haqq or haqiqa, truth. And those who seek truth, when they find this title, The Truth About Anything that people are interested in knowing, they will think that when they buy this book and read it, then they will find the truth about it. As some also say, a lie can travel halfway around the world, while the truth is putting on its boot. While the truth starts moving, lie is much faster, can go halfway around the world. That's true. As Napoleon once said, history is a set of lies agreed upon. We may not agree 100% with him, but there's some truth to this statement made by a very well-known individual, Napoleon. History is a set of lies agreed upon. Who wrote this history? Was he objective or subjective? Do we think we know everything about our history? Different story. So we are living in a world of illusion. And because falsehood is dominating our world, confusion is prevailing over certainty. Yet we tend to embrace the illusion that we know everything. We know the truth about all things, which contributes, in my mind, to the development of what we can call the intellectual laziness. That became also part or one of the phenomena of our world. A lot of lies there. Everybody is lying. Everybody wants to sell a product, whether it's an idea or a product or a notion. We know that. And people take advantage of our ignorance. Yet, we are so lazy when it comes to searching for the truth. Because we perhaps think that we know everything. We know the truth about everything. So where do you get this truth from? Oh, I know things. So what is your source of knowledge? We don't know. Because we are not very serious in finding the truth. Or also because of the notion that, you know what, Quran and Sunnah have explained everything and clarified everything, so we don't really need to do any intellectual effort. That's also not true. Yes, Al-Quran and the Sunnah provide us with guidance that help us to live ethical life, but part of the guidance of the Quran and the Sunnah is to search. Iqra, read. Unzuru, look, observe. Write, search, ask, travel, discover. This is what Al-Quran and Sunnah say. Because Quran and Sunnah give us general principles, ethical principles, and sometimes more specific when it comes to fiqhi issues. But how can we understand our own history after the death of the Prophet ﷺ? There was no more Quran and Sunnah. But how do we know our own history? What went right and what went wrong? We have been told so many things. And we tend to believe in everything that has been said to us. Our parents must be correct. Our teachers must be correct. Our scholars must be correct. But things are not that simple. The truth is not that cheap. It's not because you were born to this particular family or lived in this particular community. This means that everything comes out of this family and community is right. Yes, the Quran and the Sunnah provided us with guidance, but also ordered us to think and to read and to discover. And Al-Quran, as we all know, praised those who think, the people of reasoning, ulul albab, the people of thinking. And also, Al-Quran condemned those who do not use their reasoning. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talked about those who live this entire life and then depart from this world without asking themselves, why are we here? For those who shut off their ability of thinking and discovering, and analyzing and searching for the truth. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows in His ultimate wisdom that if we used our reasoning, if we used our eyesight, our hearing, and our ability to understand, we will reach the truth. And that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us, look, observe, see the ayat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah condemned those who don't pay any attention to these great ayat Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala placed in this amazing universe. Allah told us to think about our own selves. وَفِي أَنفُسِكُمْ أَفَلَا تُبْصِرُونَ. Don't you think about yourself, this amazing, complex body and spirit and feeling and nerves and blood and all these apparatus working together in such amazing way? We are still trying to know so many things about ourselves. Ask any doctor. He will tell you that what we know about our body is by far much less than what we don't know. We need to think, we need to find the truth. But in the process of finding the truth, we must understand that we have to exert an effort. We have to go through some pain. Interestingly, those who do not really care about asking these questions, what, how, why, and when, perhaps they enjoy their life more than those who really ask these questions. They try to find the truth. Spend hours and hours in libraries, traveling to meet with scholars to ask them questions, to try to find out what happened, while others are spending their time eating and drinking and traveling for enjoyment. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said about these people who don't think or don't try to find the truth, وَالَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا يَتَمَتَّعُونَ وَيَأْكُلُونَ كَمَا تَأْكُلُ الْأَنْعَامُ. And those who disbelieve, they enjoy their life and eat like the grazing livestock animals eat. But they will suffer in the life after. And those who go through this painful process of finding the truth, maybe it looks very painful, but when they arrive to the truth that they're looking for, that is ultimate happiness and enjoyment for them. But at the same time, this journey of finding the truth will never come to an end until we die. And we must know that we will not know everything about everything in this world. Allah told us that. When He talked about different religious communities, إِنَّ رَبَّكَ يَفْصِلُ بَيْنَهُمْ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ فِي مَا كَانُوا فِيهِ يَخْتَلِفُونَ. In the day of judgment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will show them who is right and who is wrong. Many problems cannot be solved in this world. Many things cannot be revealed totally in this world. That's why I believe that one of the main enjoyments and the pleasure of the people of Jannah is to know. Allah will let them know why things happen this way. Because we have so many questions unanswered. The Prophet ﷺ, we all know the story, that he used to spend days and nights in the cave. Doing what? We know the story. Iqra, when Jibreel came to Rasulullah ﷺ, but why going to the cave? Perhaps we don't pay so much attention to this. He was trying to search for the truth. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guided him to the truth. وَوَجَدَكَ ضَالًّا فَهَدَى. He knew, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, everything is going wrong. He disagreed with the social injustice and poverty and slavery and all these horrible things, and idol worshipping. He was not happy with this. But he was searching for the truth, thinking and praying. He was thinking and praying until the truth came to him. And the first word of revelation, as we all know, was, read. You are searching for the truth? We will give you some truth, but you need to read, to do something also to find the rest of the truth. The wahy come to give us guidance. But interestingly, the wahy itself ordered us to read, search, ask, examine things. We will not know everything in this world. And I was really inspired with a poetry in which this poet, a Muslim poet, made this analogy between truth and the desert. And when he said, إِنَّ الْحَقِيقَةَ كَالصَّحْرَاءِ قَاسِيَةٌ لَيْسَتْ تُحَادِثُنِي حَتَّى تَرَى عَرَقِي. The truth is as harsh as the desert. The desert is full of treasures. Oil, natural gas, gold, silver, diamonds, platinum. But these things will not come in the surface on its own. We have to dig deep. We have to sweat. This desert is not going to give us anything unless it sees our sweat. Then it will give us something. The truth is like that. The truth is harsh. It's not cheap. That's why we have to do something. We have to think and read and study. There's no other way. There's no other way to find truth. And because of our laziness, sometimes we think that, our parents know everything. And then when we grow up, our teachers know everything. Our imams know everything. Our teachers know, our group know everything. Our madhab knows everything. We know the absolute truth, which is not true. Nobody knows the absolute truth except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imam al-Ghazali, as we all know, one of the greatest Muslim scholars of his time, died in the 12th century, Common Era. And he went through some doubt. He started questioning, why am I Muslim? What made me Muslim? Am I Muslim because I was born to a Muslim family? What if I was born to a Christian or a Jewish or non-believers families? Perhaps I would have been like them. And he took time out. He went to his own cave. And he spent good time doing two things, praying and praying and praying, and thinking and thinking and thinking. And when he came out of this cave, it's not physical cave, just using the term allegorically, he came up with all these beautiful books that we enjoy until today. It took some courage for him to admit that he does not know everything. And he needs to know more. And through praying, being spiritual, praying to Allah to guide us to the truth, and thinking, studying and reading, then he came out much stronger in his faith, commitment to al-Islam. Pray and think, and read and study. And be humble. We collectively need to be humble. We think we know everything. No, we don't know everything. We don't know everything. And also we need to say we don't know when we don't know. There's nothing wrong saying, you know what, I don't know, I'm sorry, I don't know. Let's search together. تعلم لا أدري ولا تتعلم أدري. One of the advice, I think, made by Imam al-Shafi'i, or one of the great scholars, that you need to learn to say, I don't know. And don't say, I know, to every question that comes to you. فإن قلت لا أدري علموك حتى تدري. If you don't know, then they will teach you until you know. وإن قلت أدري سألوك حتى لا تدري. The people can find out that you don't know everything, because nobody does. So the journey of seeking the truth never ends. And as also this poet said, يقول لي عمنا العطار حكمتنا من منطق الطير لا من منطق الورق. Our wisdom is driven not from papers, but from the logic of the birds. The birds wake up early in the morning, as we all know. But what is the first thing they do? They fly. They go and search for food. They don't stay in their nest waiting for food to come to them. That's how many Muslim scholars thought that the logic of the bird, we should learn from the birds. As Rasulullah ﷺ said, if you rely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as the birds do rely on Allah, then He will provide for you as He provides for them. تغدو خماصا وتروح بطانا. Early in the morning, their stomach is empty, and by the evening, their stomach is full. Why? Because they searched for it. They worked hard. تقول لي جبة الحلاج يا ولدي رأى المحب جلال الله حين شقي. The true lover of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can only experience the majesty of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when he goes through pain. It is pain and suffering that show us the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we know the story of the bird who came to Sulaiman with something that Sulaiman had no idea about. and no knowledge about it. يقول لي هدهد قد عاد من سبأ من لم يذق وحشة الأسفار لم يذق. Those who did not suffer in traveling, searching for the truth, they will not find it. The truth is not going to come to you. You need to go to it. تقول لي آخر الآيات في صحف ما بين ضوئين تحلو ظلمة النفق. Between the two lines, one can experience the sweetness of the darkness of the tunnel of ignorance, full of darkness. But between the two lines, you know that we have a beginning and there is an end. And our life is like the journey in this tunnel. We just try to discover, try to know. But this pain is the only pain that will help us enjoy the painful journey and find the truth. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among those who search for the truth. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala open our hearts and our mind to find the truth. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our dua. قولوا قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الخلق والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. عباد الله اتقوا الله وأطيعوه. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. اذكروا الله يذكركم واشكروه على نعمه يزدكم ولذكر الله أكبر والله يعلم ما تصنعون. اللهم إنا نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى. اللهم إنا نسألك رزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا. اللهم أصلح لنا ديننا الذي هو عصمة أمرنا وأصلح لنا دنيانا التي فيها معاشنا وأصلح لنا آخرتنا التي إليها معادنا. اللهم اجعل الحياة زيادة لنا في كل خير واجعل الموت راحة لنا من كل شر. يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك نستغيث فأصلح لنا شأننا كله ولا تكلنا إلى أنفسنا طرفة عين ولا إلى أحد من الناس يا رب العالمين. اللهم اشفنا واشف مرضانا ومرضى المسلمين وارحم موتانا وموتى المسلمين وانصر الإسلام وأعز المسلمين. اللهم احفظنا بما تحفظ به عبادك الصالحين. اللهم احفظنا في أموالنا وأولادنا وأعراضنا يا رب العالمين وأرحم الراحمين. اللهم إنا نسألك العفو والعافية في الدين والدنيا والآخرة. اللهم استر عوراتنا وآمن روعاتنا. اللهم احفظنا من بين أيدينا ومن خلفنا وعن أيماننا وعن شمائلنا ومن فوقنا ونعوذ بعظمتك أن نغتال من تحتنا. اللهم إنا نسألك الفردوس الأعلى من الجنة من غير سابقة عذاب ولا مناقشة حساب برحمتك وفضلك وكرمك يا أرحم الراحمين ويا أكرم الأكرمين. أقم الصلاة.
Brothers, please come forward, fill all the gaps.